After wrestling with Beale's very heavy and detailed work, I would like to shift today to another book that covers the same ground, but it's much easier to follow and read. Lane Tipton, Union with Christ, argues that every aspect of salvation flows from our union with the whole Christ, understood through the lens of redemptive history. The book is structured around the Westminster Shorter Catechism, using its question and answers as a theological guide to help us navigate and understand the redemptive work of Christ. Tipton structured the book around two inseparable phases of redemption: Christ's state of humiliation and his state of exaltation. As the only begotten Son of God, he is identical in substance with the Father and equal with the Father in power and glory. In the Incarnation, the Son of God condescends in time to take permanently a true body, a true humanity, and enter the realm of creation to bring many sons to glory. As C.S. Lewis once taught, human beings can know God only because God has written himself into history in Jesus Christ. And this is what Tipton emphasized in the first part of the book. That Christ accomplished redemption as the incarnate Son entering our fallen condition. In his humiliation, his incarnation, obedient life, suffering, death and burial, Christ acts as the last Adam and covenant representative. Believers are united to Christ in his death. The second part moves to Christ's resurrection and ascension. Tipton emphasized that salvation is not complete at the cross. In his exaltation, Christ is raised, enthroned, and pour out the Spirit. And believers are united with the living Christ, sharing in his resurrection now and glory in the future. Now, in these two estates of humiliation and exaltation, Christ executes his threefold office of prophet, priest, and king. Jesus is the great prophet, greater than Moses, that speaks the word from God. He is the Logos incarnate, the radiance of the glory of God and the exact imprint of his nature. Jesus is the high priest, offering his own body as a perfect, holy sacrifice for us, and also he intercedes for us in heaven. Jesus is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Lord over our life, over the Sabbath, and over the entire creation. By the way, in the Greek translation of the Old Testament, the term Kyrios, Lord, is systematically used to translate the divine name Yahweh, as well as Adonai. So yes, Jesus is God. Tipton's central point is that the union with Christ is dynamic and historical. Salvation is not divided into isolated doctrines, but held together in participation in Christ's humiliation and exaltation. Union with Christ means that what is true of Christ, he died, he rose again, he is reigning, becomes true of us, both now and forever. And don't forget, books are not read in a day, they are read page by page.